Yes. Hello, hello, and welcome to our humble little stream sale. Happy New Comic Book Day.
Hey, do I have to come to this?
You do, yes, you host it. So, yes,
What the?
you're the one that invited everybody to the house.
You should just all take your alcohol and go home. They probably can't.
Toby, good to see you. No, you probably sound, if they can hear you, you're way off in the distance. But I don't even think they
That's
can hear
for
you.
the best.
Yeah, they can hear you a little bit because it's quiet enough here.
Your mom, Richie.
Eric, good to see you, my friend. Happy New Comic Book Day. We'll be starting very, very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Here he goes. Look at that. The legend has stood.
I took
We're in
power
for a
nap.
treat.
This is like a 30-second power nap.
Yep, it is not siesta time.
It is always siesta time.
Every time.
What's the time? Siesta time.
It's not siesta time.
I should probably mute my other phone.
Yep.
I'm happy that I'm not all wired this week.
I know. This would be really annoying with like wired up.
We did it last
internet.
week, and it was like
Yeah.
just having to move slow and protect myself.
Well, let's say hello to everyone.
Wreck yourself and protect
There you
yourself.
are.
Hi. Hello,
Welcome,
everybody.
welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Ooh,
This is not for you, Ming.
I'm looking. I seen it. It's cool.
You want to keep those little grabby raccoon hands
That's
in
cool.
place?
Maybe. It's not. I don't have normal sized hands. I wish I could say that.
I have these hands.
Everything. I have small hands, guys. It's
Wow,
true.
you just like went there.
It's true.
I was just gonna tell everybody that this is the stream sale, and you like went off in your small hands.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was an AA.
What would AA have to do with small hands?
What? Don't you worry about
Your
where I'm at.
meetings,
Why don't you worry about
meetings
you?
are very confusing,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, you have no idea.
But this is a meeting of the minds. um,
We have deteriorated so bad already. We just started.
I wanted to take a power nap, and you're like, we got to do this show, and I'm like, power nap, and you're like, show, and I'm like, okay,
Tell them what they're here for.
comics and comic accessories.
Yes. I'll take it. That's fine. Keep going with that.
That's right. So we got stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you what the stuff is, give you a price, smack your keyboard.
All making sense so far.
What he says, if he likes the way you smack your keyboard,
Yep.
and it makes sense to him, he'll be like,
Mhm.
Joe,
hands.
for example.
Yeah.
You get the thing that you've smacked your keyboard for.
Yeah.
And then he'll pull it aside violently.
Uh-huh.
He'll jam it roughly into a box.
Nope.
He'll punch it a couple
Don't
times.
do that. I'm very
And then
gentle.
he'll
Small,
just mark
soft
that it's
hands.
yours. And then no matter what condition it's in, after Richie destroys it with his little small supple hands, you got to pay for it.
And how would they do that?
Well, if you're Holtzot, we're just going to put it in your Holtzot.
That's interesting.
If you walk in, it's behind the counter in those boxes.
Cool.
We got to ship it to you, whatever. It'll find its way to you somehow.
Shipping's right over there.
Is it? Yeah, it's like up there.
I said right over there.
Yeah, right up
Nailing
there.
it. No, that's not how you point.
It's right
That's
up there.
that's the tail end. Technically, you're pointing at me.
Yeah, I am.
Did you know that you don't actually have to watch us, and you can watch professionals do this?
But why would you do that?
Did you know that Time Warp Comics does it every
He
other
is
Tuesday?
so not a professional.
They-
I've met Wayne.
They just did theirs last Tuesday, so you'll have to wait another week. But catch them at Time Warp Comics. Also, we have a friend that likes to play guitar and sling Star Wars toys.
does.
His name is Carlos with Big Top Collectibles. Check them out anytime you can.
What's
Follow
his
him
name?
on their
Is it Guitar
Facebook.
Daddy?
That is Guitar Papa,
Papa.
Strum Papa, as they call him in the streets. And then,
Finger Daddy?
and then nope. And then, of course, we have Hall of Justice with our friend Jonathan, the wannabe Aquaman. and he does
I'm
Second
gonna
Chance
allow
Supply sales. Check out their stuff on Facebook right there, and they'll have a great time.
And so if he's a wannabe Aquaman, does that make him like Aquaman?
Yes, yes.
He is Aquaman.
He always like jumps in the pool and like tries to hold his breath as long as he can. It's
And
really
he starts
sad.
flailing.
Yes.
He's like, ah,
Next
ah.
time you guys see him, ask to see his floaties. He will deny them, but tell him that Richie told you, and then he'll show them to you.
Hey man, I've got these floaties.
So let's get started.
Okay.
I think Sean got weirder since COVID-3.
Mm,
No, that's just him.
no, this is just normal. All right, so I'm gonna put out a
Your mama says hi, and then
What's up,
she
moms?
said hi to me specifically. Hello, it's good to see you.
that's my mom. She came to drop bombs.
That's right. Speaking of
Hip
hip
hop.
that's right.
Ed Piskor,
Anonymous.
before he started doing weird snuff film comic books, he did Hip Hop Family Tree, which is great for the history of hip hop. The guy delves so deep into this, you'll come out knowing way more than Richie knows about hip hop. And his
Yes.
self-proclaimed, I'm the hip hop master, and I know what a hip hop variant is, and
It's
all
true.
the lies that come out of his mouth.
You
Anyway,
speak facts, sir.
so cool thing about this set, it is a 0 free comic book day issue into all 9 issues that are available, and they're all signed by Ed Piskor himself. Look at that.
Ed Piskor is also a co-host of one of my all-time favorite podcasts called Cartoon K-Fab, where they break down comic book panel by panel using artwork and inking techniques and coloring, kind of like History of Comics. Check them out if you haven't.
Well, the guy, like I said, the guy is ridiculous with his when he goes deep into something. I mean, oh my God,
Yes.
he'll know stuff that the people who created it don't know.
Yes, absolutely.
He gets that deep. He's done X-Men and he's done Fantastic Four as well.
Mhm.
So if you want to pick it up, you can get all 9 signed issues from 2016 for these are actually kind of hard to come by. I'm gonna go $50.
I don't think I've seen him.
They're the single issues they don't exist. You can find the collected larger trade paperback format ones, but these are hard to come by. And then signed, they're really hard to come by. So, oh my God, this marker! How did I get weirder?
Look at your face.
My face. This is just my face.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I did have electrodes hooked up to me for like the last week. So maybe my mom didn't know that because I didn't call her. Sorry, Mom, if you're still here.
You're gonna get in trouble.
I was electric.
Nope, I'm not giving it to you. No.
All right, moving on. Mr. Bernie Wrightson himself. Steve Niles, Bernie Wrightson, first issue of The Ghoul.
Awesome.
Bernie Wrightson's artwork is just
Look how great it is. It speaks
unmatched
for itself.
awesome. So good. This is an advanced reader's copy. Hence the big
Advanced
shiny
copy.
sticker.
Yeah.
This is advanced reader's copy. If you want to pick this up, it's actually not expensive. It's only $6 for the first issue of this.
All right. Your mom said, "No, Chris. Sean is just regular weird and melds well in our family."
This is true.
Brett is going to pick up Hip Hop for 50.
That is actually way too cool for Brett.
All right.
I will
Brett.
take all second comers, but not Brett. I've talked to Brett. His is all going to be lost on him. I'm just kidding.
Sorry, Brett. You're out. Oh nope.
I'm joking. I got jokes. He's got 2 thumbs and got jokes. This guy.
His face.
That's true too.
Heyo.
I've met my face. It is a joke.
You've never met your face.
I've met my face.
Not once.
I have. You don't know me.
I know you well.
You know what we should do, Richie?
Eat the rich.
Eat the rich. Just like Motorhead told us to do.
No. Aerosmith.
What? No, it was Motorhead.
Aerosmith.
If you would like to pick up this 5-issue set about being hungry for rich people, you can pick it up for $15. Inexpensive set.
Brett says, very rudely, I might add, unlike Richie, I actually know hip hop.
Heyo.
What do you mean? He must be talking about another friend of his named Richie.
I'm sure he's talking about you.
I know he's not talking about me.
I talked to you about hip hop, and it's like deer in the headlights. The eyes glaze over, and you're like, huh?
Chris Michelle wanted to bring out that Eat the Rich, the comic book, is actually very good and doesn't have to do anything with the the music that you and I addressed.
It doesn't.
It actually stands on its own merits as being a very good comic.
I agree. I just like doing music references. So there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is issue number
Speaking of
42.
good on its own merit,
What happens in this one?
is this the death?
I don't freaking know. I'm asking you. It's issue 42. Is it the death or not?
I believe it is.
Is it Donnie death?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bummer.
Donnie has
That's
a bad day
sad.
in this.
What if we just
I
threw
thought
this
that was
comic
33,
away?
though.
I don't know. Maybe you tell me. You're the Turtles guy.
First of all, finish turtles when you say you're the turd.
You're the Turtles guy. No, you're the turd. That's fine. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was a bad English on my part. This is issue 42. It is the A cover, which is actually pretty epic looking with them all upshot like that. It's $15, whether it be the death issue or not. I thought the death issue was earlier than this.
I thought it was 33.
Maybe we're on drugs. Maybe it's just an earlier issue.
I think it's.
I know
just an
anything
early
under
issue.
50 right now is kind of hard to find for this run,
Mhm.
because this run got very well received. But if you want to pick it up, it's only $15. You figuring it out?
Yep. It's the Attack, so it could be.
Gotta know, Richie. I mean, I could look it up really quick, but then I'd have to walk all the way over there to my phone.
This could be the Attack on the Technodrome. Is what it is, sir.
All right. And now we know.
There you go.
What's up next? Star Wars.
I don't like sand.
It's of course. Gets in my hair. So this is Star Wars 75, the Anakin Skywalker action
It's
figure.
a boy.
Who does the covers for these?
That would be JTC.
That's right. I knew
John
that.
Tyler Christopher.
If you've been watching a show that's on TV,
Uh-huh.
that's maybe Star Wars related. Yeah, the Ashoka TV show.
Yes. Yeah.
If you've been watching that, well, maybe I don't know. Maybe there's a guest appearance.
Maybe.
Maybe
Who's to know?
maybe it's somebody cool. I don't know. This particular issue is actually jumped up in value quite a bit. It's $35 now, dude,
Yeah.
for this variant,
That's cool.
which was only like a $1 or $1 more type variant back in the day.
Well,
But yeah, there you go. 35 now. 35.
Chris is going to pick up TMNT for 15.
I thought he owned everything TMNT.
He
How
does.
do you not already own all of the TMNTs?
I don't know when Chris jumped on to the ongoing.
Was he doing trading?
I'm not sure.
Was he trading before that?
I don't know his life story.
You know everything. You follow him home.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with his story.
Oh. Well, we're just going to switch gears now.
Yeah, what's this?
Avengers. This is Avengers issue number 70. The
Mm-hmm.
first Squadron Sinister. Fine condition.
That is an incredible condition. Like, that presents very well.
Oh, it looks...
I was like, that's a
Fantastic.
facsimile.
It's not.
That's really nice.
It's the actual comic book, I promise.
For under 100, that looks really well.
Yeah. Fine condition, only $52.
All right.
Only 52. DC loves that number. But
Loves
yet,
it.
the Avengers have claimed it for this dollar amount on this comic.
Chris didn't jump on until the 60s. Yeah, that checks out.
Was it Richie's fault?
I don't know if it was my fault. He's been a Turtles fan for just as long as me. So
Oh, okay.
I think that he got back into comics around the time. that
Oh,
was-
okay. That
yeah.
makes a lot of sense. And that's not going to fit there. Put that there.
But I'm guessing. I'm just making up Chris history that I know of. Or as
yeah,
I
this
call
is-
it,
this is-
Christory.
Christory.
Yeah.
This is what we do here. Is
Yeah.
we just we don't actually have facts. We just kind of like have some facts, then make the rest up as we go.
Mhm.
All right. So this is X. God, that is washed out, man. That light is
X
so bright.
Factor.
You have to like lean it so you can actually see the title. So this is
Lean back.
like Fat Joe, get the lean back, yo. You keep making me change my train of thought.
Focus.
No.
Talk about Layla Miller from the X Factor.
So this is X Factor. The X Factor special, Layla Miller, sorry. This is the first appearance of Ruby Summers, daughter of Scott Summers and Emma Frost in an alternate reality, because that's kind of something that would happen to Layla Miller. if you've never actually read the Peter David stuff, X Factor from this time, I recommend it so much, so high. It is phenomenal. It is super phenomenal. Probably one of my favorite X books ever was that X Factor run that included this special. This one's only $10 if you want to pick it up.
Nice.
It's actually one of my favorite X-Men books ever. Is this Peter David run that this was a part of? Did you read it?
Peter David X-Men?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I would say you should, but you're where on
What was
Strangers in Paradise?
it? I'm on volume 3.
Yeah. So, and that's been for how many years now?
6.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
think.
We've actually had it in book club and passed you.
I'll get there. I'll
Uh-huh.
get there.
Uh-huh. I'll do it. All right. Batman Grendel set.
This is an easy buy. It's Batman, it's Grendel, it's Matt Wagner. You need no more information than that. So good.
Well, there's a Devil's Dance and Devil's Riddle here.
Mm-hmm.
So I included both of the two sets of 1 and 2 each.
Love it.
If you would like to pick this up, you can get it for $20. You can get a whole bunch of Bat Grendel.
It's a gentleman,
Brendel.
I believe, that understands the Batman.
Is it Brendel or is it Gratman?
What? It's Grendel
It's
and
not.
the Batman.
What? No, you mash them all together and you make a new thing.
Then it's Brendel.
That's the first thing I said.
Yeah, that's fine. It's Brendel.
But you don't like Gratman?
No.
Why not? What's wrong with Gratman?
Gratman feels like you'd go see him at the House of Blues.
I mean, that'd
playing
be
tonight.
cool. Go see Gratman.
Yeah.
I'd go see Gratman.
I know you would. I get it. I would too, but
He's so legendary. He is legendary Star-Lord. Wow. This is the movie.
who?
That totally looks like what he's saying on the cover. Who? Legendary Star-Lord. This is issue 1, the movie variant. If you would like to pick it up, sometimes these movie variants just blow the ever-living hell up
And Star-Lord will return.
in another Star-Lord.
That's what they said.
He'll be another Star-Lord for another time and Star-Lord. I don't know.
He'll be the Lord of Stars once more.
$20 if you want to snatch this one up. Those crazy Star-Lords. Richie just blew up.
No, I muted my mic. So it wasn't like in
You
their face.
sneezed hardcore. It actually surprised me. I clutched my pearls. I was so
I'm
surprised.
so sorry. I'm allergic to your bull.
I know. Up next, we have some Dead. Some Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. Ooh, dang, number 5.
Walking Dead, yeah. Early. Super early
First
issue.
5.
First 5 are hard as hell to
End
get.
of the arc.
They actually came down quite a bit in price. So this is near mint minus, and it's $110. That's cheap.
Reasonable. I don't think it gets cheaper than that, but
What they were a couple years back were triple this.
yeah.
So yeah, I think they've actually bottomed out to where near mint minus prices are going to be kind of, this is where they're going to live. But yeah, $110 for issue 5.
Thanks for jumping in the stream. Good to see you, Eric.
I am going to do a record. Haven't done one in a while, but
Oh,
this one is super fitting. And it is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. So this is MF Doom and Danger Mouse. And if you've never heard this album, it's very damn cool. This is The Mouse and the Mask. And the cool thing about this album is it was composed kind of for Cartoon Network's Adult Swim. So they sampled voices and some of the music from Adult Swim and made this album. And it was actually kind of sponsored by Adult Swim at the time.
right.
So it's very cool. If you like Adult Swim, it's chock full of all the stuff from there.
You're going to like this, yeah.
You'll love it. This album is great. Even if you don't buy vinyl and you just stream, just listen to this damn album. Because you won't be disappointed. It is really good. And if you don't know MF Doom, you really need to go know MF Doom.
I can't wait to get a signature.
He is not
Oh.
happening. He passed a couple of years ago. Richie.
Oh,
$45. Double LP, $45. And the cool thing, this is like a plastic slipcase that you can actually flip the images
cool.
around if you want.
that is
so.
cool.
Yeah, it's back in print finally, and I'm super happy for it. That's kind of the main reason I kind of wanted to talk about MF Doom, and I wanted to showcase
Jason
this
jumped
album.
in, said, "Happy New Comic Book Day. Rest in power, Doom."
Yeah, for sure. I do miss me some Doom.
Chris
Love
said
Doom.
R.I.P. as well.
Doom is great. All right. Since we're on the RIP kick, let's go to Mark Spector Moon Knight, number 60.
Mm-hmm.
This is a plat cover, and it is in really nice condition.
It is.
Because it's all black, usually it's easy to find flaws in this book. I'll put it that way. It's the final part of the Mark Spector arc of Moon Knight, that volume, and it is $30 if you want to snag it up.
Mm-hmm.
Well worth it, I think.
James said, "Oh, Moon Knight went splat," and he said,
Da da da.
"Ha!" The joke went splat.
Richie's getting confrontational with our customer base.
What? No.
Oh, lashing out over here at these poor people. All right, what do we got next? Vampirella, little trade paperback for A Scarlet Thirst. Love that cover, actually.
Excellent cover.
If you want to pick it up, old Harris Comics. This is an Harris Comics trade from, what is this, mid-90s, I think is when this came out.
Mm-hmm.
It was originally $12.95. Nothing really wrong with it. Not really beat up, but it's just something I'm not going to put on the shelves. So I'm going to go $6 for this trade.
All right.
The art, don't switch yet.
Holding.
I don't think there's any
I
boobies
don't
or
think
anything.
so. No, not in Vampirella.
But, well, there
Just
is. But
lewdness.
the art is fantastic in this book.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Eric's gonna pick up 45 for Doom.
Nice. Doom is so good. If you like MF Doom, you should check out his other alter egos. He created Victor Vaughn just to battle himself. Who does that? And King Ghidorah. I mean, who does that? You make it. I mean, then Doom is such a massive nerd. A ton of his references are comic or like game related, that kind of stuff. So I'm gushing. I can't say good enough stuff about Doom. Oh no. Oh no. All right. Abnett and Lanning. If you haven't started this run and you've never read this Marvel space opera stuff,
This is good stuff.
this is a good place to start. It's Nova number 1.
It is.
So why wouldn't you? My earpiece just came off. I just touched my ear and it flew off. Sorry, I got to fix my head. For other reasons.
This genuinely is one of my all-time favorite reads, and Abnett and Lanning were solidified as one of the greatest of all time to do space opera.
I'm sad that they don't write together anymore.
It really is frustrating.
But if you want to pick up this copy, it is $20 for issue 1. And I think you should pick up all 25 issues personally. Or if you can find I think they printed it one time as trades, and then they did one omnibus, and it's been out of print ever since. So, but if you can find them, you should definitely pick them up. It was a great run. So much fun. Like Tony the Tiger
I'm
says.
going to pick up Vampirella for 6.
Like Tony the Tiger says, they're great. And then with the finger.
You
I'm
and
sure
digits today.
Sure he does it like that too.
No, he doesn't. I'm not even looking. I'm going to say nope.
Why? You're such a Richie. All right, I have a couple CGC books. One of them is this Young Avengers number 1.
Mm-hmm.
You get the first of all, like everybody. I feel like everybody.
Yeah.
Who's it like? Okay, first
Still-
Patriot, Iron Lad, Asgardian, Hulkling, Kate Bishop, and first Alan Heinberg comic work. So this one is a 9.8 CGC,
Mm-hmm.
and if you'd like to snag it up for your collection, it's $300.
The Young Avengers are still looming. in the background of like TV Marvel. So we'll see.
Looming. That sounds like foreboding. So foreboding. All right. Let's do this really cool hardcover. Can you hear that?
I can totally hear that.
Who's home? Are you home?
What you got?
Generation 1. Transformers.
Snap. That's Optimus Prime with his Uggs on.
Yes, with his Optimus Uggs. But this was, I believe, all the Pat Lee stuff. Look at that artwork. He draws some good Transformers, man. I think originally this hardcover was like $40. Something crazy like that. Because it came out, it's been, Jesus, like 20 years or something since this came out. But if somebody would like to pick it up, it's a very nice hardcover. It's got a little bit of shelf wear, like shelf rubbing wear. That's it. I'll go $15.
15. All right.
So I know it's not easy to find, and I know it's can kind of hold a little bit of value. But yeah, we're gonna go $15.
Eric's gonna pick up Walking Dead number 5.
All right, all right, all right. For you. How about I do another? We'll do a signed book.
Signed.
Yeah,
This
it's
one's
a
got
trade paperback.
scribbles.
It's been written on it. It's from that Eagles song. Desperados.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying.
Fine. Okay, maybe it's not from that. Signed by the creative team on the cover. You can see at the bottom here. It's all kind of scribbled on. And if you would like to pick it up, it was originally a Image Homage Comics for $17. I don't know what the price is at. Let's go $6. $6 for a signed trade paperback. That's what I'm doing. That's it right there. I markered myself again.
I have a Moon Knight request, but I don't know from who. I think it might be John, though. Looking at my...
The Mark Spector?
I think it was John.
Am I pulling it then?
Leave it there for a sec. I just don't want you to take it off right now.
Okay.
I'm sure John will let me know in a sec.
That's fine.
Okay, it was. Yep, John's going to get it. I got you, buddy. Thanks, Mr. Zeef.
It's a good book. Is it just not coming through?
Yeah, it didn't come through on my end.
Ah. There you go.
I see all the other ones John said, but that one
It's weird. Whatever.
happens.
These things, they happen. We usually blame Richie.
Yep,
and
blame
then
me.
that's
My
just what
bad,
we do.
guys.
All right, we're going to go with the naughty book.
Uh-oh, careful.
I can't actually show you the whole cover.
Shield your eyes.
It's a lingerie special from London Night Studios. And you get that much of the cover. You get just the head. If you want to pick up the lingerie special from London Night Studios, it is $20.
I hear it's got great reads in there. Great reads.
There's personality everywhere.
Yeah. Doug says Wi-Fi high five.
Bam!
I don't know why he'd say that, but he did.
Because he likes to annoy you by having me Wi-Fi high five.
How dare you? Chris says hashtag smut cover. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Doom Patrol. I love every Doom Patrol cover because they're all just
There's
freaking
I
out
don't
there.
know if there's a lot I don't like about Doom Patrol ever. So
True. That is true. This is Doom Patrol number 97. It is in good condition, so young Richie probably got his hands on it and
I've never seen this comic.
tackled it and beat it up and put all the damage. It's all so it's Richie's fault. We're just gonna go with that. But if you would like to pick up this
What about
copy,
the price? Non-wanted already.
it's only $10.
All right, $35.
Good condition, $10. $35. Well, then I'll just hand it to you.
Yeah, just hand it to me. I got it.
Fine.
Quit wasting your time on this.
I don't know why you're always talking to me. The Hastings variant.
Nom gets the rules. He said either or. He knows.
Whatever. I am claiming your soul for that.
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen. It's the Hastings variant for number 1. And it's kind of apparently hard to find this sucker, I guess, because this one's $60.
Really digging the cover.
It's a cool cover. It looks like it's a half of another cover. I'm not sure if Hastings did like Spider-Gwen and like maybe Miles Morales Spider-Man or something and did half and half. It seems like probably what happened here because it looks like it should be a connecting cover because there's half a phase. See what I'm going with here?
Yes.
But I don't know. I didn't look that hard into it when I researched this. So, but if you'd like to pick it up, it is $60 for this cover.
There you go.
Y'all remember Hastings before they decided to go the way of the dodo?
Can you tilt your CGC cover?
No.
All right.
No. I don't ever
no,
want to sell it.
The Walking Dead was not CGC. It's in a.
It's a top loader. Yeah.
But CGCs typically have a big blue or yellow thing on top with a grate on it.
I don't know. I can't really do anymore.
If you would like me to put it back, I can. Just let me know.
Oh, The Walking Dead? Yeah, it's definitely not CGC'd.
Yes. Young Avengers is the graded one.
All right.
Paul, is that a request or are you just answering a question? Thank you.
Detective Comics, the first Black Spider. Since we had Spider-Gwen, I figured I'd continue the spider thing into Batman, right?
Yeah.
You've read this, right?
Of course. What year was this?
Before you were born, probably. So this is 463. I don't know if your collection goes back that far.
I will say the Black Spider is a really funny character that's actually highlighted in the new cartoon Young Justice. He's in there a lot.
Well, this is the Sacco Slugfest of 76.
There you go.
I was right. It's before you were born. So it's fine condition, and if you would like to snag it up, it's only $8.
There you go.
Boop. Boopity boop boop. Let's do... So I'm going to do this kind of in 2 parts.
Okay.
Because every end is a beginning somewhere, right?
That is right.
Isn't that what they say?
One of my all-time favorite books.
Every end is a beginning somewhere. So this is the end. This is the end of Poor Dear Elektra. If you have never read Daredevil, this era of Daredevil, you should. Because Frank Miller was doing some of his best work here.
Hard to argue.
Yeah, nobody's arguing. Even people that are Frank Miller naysayers can't really argue with this.
Yeah.
But this is 181 for Daredevil. It is very fine near mint. And bad stuff happens in this one. And it's sad.
It is. It's also like, to the times it was written, it was very shocking kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
The things that happened in Daredevil did not happen in comic books at all.
Well, and then there was no internet to like screw it up. So you just didn't know. So that's the end. Well, here's the beginning.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go first appearance of Elektra.
You go.
And this one is, so look, she wasn't around very long because this is 168 with her first appearance, right? And that's 181, which is the death of.
Whoops.
The sad thing here is the first appearance has her name spelled completely wrong on the cover. That always kills me every time I see it.
Yeah, Elektra.
Why? Whoever's doing the typeface here back in that time should have been fired.
Imagine how ticked off Frank was.
Oh God!
I can't.
Yeah, and at that time he was all full of piss and vinegar, so he was probably killing people. Very fine condition on this one. It is $225. So the 168 Daredevil, very fine, $225. First appearance Elektra. The 181, very fine near mint, $48. The Death of Elektra. Separately, we're selling them separately. There's not a set here. I'm just thought it'd be fun to do that. as a conversation
it.
piece for y'all.
It works in layers because she's also kind of like a resurrection monster.
Well, she got better.
She got better.
It was all the hand, right? The hand brought her back,
Yes.
and the Mormons.
And no, just the hand.
Just the
Ninja
hand.
Association.
It's
the hand.
just it was the Mormons. You don't know.
I do
Mormons
know.
have powers.
I know that it was just the hand. I cannot
I just think it's funny that you're like
confirm
arguing
or
Daredevil with me.
deny if the Mormons have superpowers.
Super. Bam.
That's right, Luke. It was only a flesh wound.
Those arrows just went right through her.
It wasn't the Germans either.
It was not the Germans. I love this cover because, man, is he throwing a fit. Superboy, 134. He's just like
Wrecking
he's a-
stuff.
kind of a dick here.
It's kind of a jerk.
Okay, class, today I'll teach you how to do the 3 R's. Ruining, reckoning, and ripping.
Right.
It's not even, he's the scoundrel of steel. It's so good. I love Silver Age stuff like this. It's just wacky as hell. This is in very fine condition. It's actually very, very nice shape. We have it priced at $44, but I'm gonna go $40. Straight
right.
$40.
Straight 40. Pretty much what he did in Infinite Crisis. That is a funny, nerdy joke. There's no way you're single. Yes, to answer your question, Eric, we graded it at a near mint minus because we do not grade any higher than that. So in our eyes, it's a 9.2.
Well, yeah, we cap it at that in case you decide you want to get it graded. More than likely, it'll come back as a 9.6 or a 9.8. But I don't go higher than a 9.2
You'll never
because
hear us say guarantee over a 9.2.
yeah, I'm just not guaranteeing that. That's just opening up problems.
That's right.
So I cap my books. I've done that the entire time we've been a store. Cap them at 9.2.
That's correct.
If you want to know.
Mhm.
All right. Speaking of Ahsoka,
Oh my goodness.
bringing it on back to Ahsoka.
Oh my goodness.
If you would like this.
I can say nothing, but oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. If you would like this Star Wars issue 50
Mhm.
Thrawn variant,
Yes.
Galactic Icons actually is what it's called variant.
Awesome.
It's $30.
Great.
$30 for a dude who maybe is important.
Yes.
So, would you say he is scurry?
He's great.
Is he scurry?
He's eerie. I'll say that.
No, scurry, like his scary. That's scurry.
No.
How is he not scary?
He's eerie.
But it's scary. Go scary. Nobody wants them lewds. Okay.
They do. They just want to do it on the second chance reply.
On the sly.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
They're going to slide into
Yeah.
our DMs.
Ooh, we're going to slide in your DMs. I don't deal with any of that stuff after this. It's all about your DMs after that. Meh.
On record, it will be your DMs.
That's true. Even though there could be some nefarious stuff and I would never know.
That's right.
All right. Flash Rebirth.
Correct.
Speaking of people who got better,
The thing that started all.
Jeff Johns, Van Sciver, Flash Rebirth, 6 issues of bringing back that old New York rap. $20 if you want to pick up this miniseries.
Genuinely just, I guess, like revived a character that was dying. We still are dealing with the repercussions of those books. Jeff Johns' Rebirth for Flash.
Flash. It was a good story. I liked it.
Yeah. I think history books will say that he had more of an effect on Green Lantern, but truly I think that his Flash is
Well, he was
right
doing
next to him.
Flash before he was doing Green Lantern.
was.
So,
Mhm.
is this your boy? I didn't know if you were into this
Terry?
guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know you're into like wrestling and stuff. I am not.
If you're even slightly into wrestling, Undertaker's your boy. He's just been a legend for a very long time. He is now retired, and he's breaking kayfabe, which is phenomenal because he never did that when he was a part of the industry. So now you get to hear all the cool stuff behind the scenes. So if you get a chance to take a look at
Oh,
it,
so he actually is talking about everything that was going on.
yeah, it's,
Oh, cool.
it's wonderful.
That's pretty cool.
Because he has a a storied history with the franchise. Kind of built on his back, if you ask me. So, but even that, with all that said, when it came to comic books, these are always underpressed, always hard to find, and Undertaker being one of those big bads is a tough get.
Well, I'm gonna actually quick punch a bunch of these.
Nice.
So this is for you trying to keep up, Richie.
Oh, great.
So this is the Undertaker preview book for $10, right? Officially licensed product. And then we have a bunch of comics that are Undertaker comics.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go in order here.
That looks like Kelly Jones.
This is a half.
It's not, but
It's not. The half is $5, the Wizard half, with the thingy. And then this is another preview book that just is not the picture; it's the art. This one's $8.
Tell me it's
And
90s
then-
without telling me it's 90s.
And then another number one, the regular number one, for $6. The number one photo cover for $8.
That's when he was with the Ministry.
It's crazy that you know this stuff. Another number one, the Halloween special
Nice.
for $6, and the photo Halloween special for $8.
There you go.
Whole lot of Undertaker fun. Not putting these on the rack. I'm giving them straight to Richie, and he can suss out if anybody needs any of these.
Okay.
Aces. All right. What do I want to do?
Eric's going to pick up Flash. The set for $20.
Wherever I put it. Put it right here. Bam. All right. How about a full color special of Dark Horse's Concrete. Concrete
Nice.
number one. If you would like to pick this up, it's only $5. Only $5? Yes, only $5.
I wonder what color Concrete was.
He was shades of gray.
You're fine, Eric. Thank you.
He was just feeling gray that day. All right, let's move this stuff so I can actually get to this stuff. If you are somebody who likes to pick up essentials, I have a Tomb of Dracula Volume 2 Essential. These are great ways to read a ton of content cheaply. So these are all in black and white. Actually, this book lends perfectly to black and white because the pencils in this book are unreal. They're so good. If you would like to pick it up normally, these are $17. This one is used. It's not overly used. It's not beat up to or anything like that. But, you know, somebody had it in their collection and read it. I'm going to go $8. I'm going to go half.
Cool. Just putting that out there that Matt would like all the photo covers of Undertaker, and I have you on that. It was 10, 8, and 8.
Swoon for the photo covers, right?
Just so you know.
I'm gonna
If
take
you have
some
an
of
issue
that.
with that, let me know.
Is that what they're going to do? They're going to swoon? Swoon. These photo
11-year-old's
covers.
Gonna freak just bought part of the Christmas hooray. That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Do your Christmas shopping here.
I've said that forever.
All right. How about some soup?
Soup?
Yes. These are J. Scott Campbell store exclusives. So, this is the red suit variant for issue number 2. Amazing Spider-Man. $40. But wait, there's more. I have a black suit variant,
Ooh.
number 2. And that one is $70. So $40 for the red suit, $70 for the black suit. Poof, just like that.
All right.
Get some soup on the board.
So let's see. Kyle is picking up Star Wars for 30.
Okay.
Eric would like TOD Essential. Tomb of Dracula.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. That. You said Star Wars, Tomb of Dracula.
And then how many other issues? There are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4 other issues.
Those are all the art covers.
Yeah, they're art covers at 5, 8, 6, and 6. In that order.
Here. All right. Not only do I love this story, but I also love this cover. Talk about some awesome
a great one.
propaganda for Superman. Russian Superman. It would be propaganda. Superman Red Sun. This is issue 3. Hard to find these single issues. If you do, and you don't own them, you should pick them up. This one is $20 for issue 3.
Okay. Chris jumping in on that, an awesome book.
Oh, Red Sun is amazing.
Yeah, Red Sun is a phenomenal
To me, this is like
piece.
in book club. We always ask, who would you give this book to? I would always give somebody Red Sun if they'd never read it. I'd
Yeah.
be like,
You just ask, have you read
this
this?
is
No,
yeah.
there
I'm
you
just
go.
like, there you go. Enjoy, change your life.
Matt has now taken all of the Undertakers,
Sweet.
so those are gone,
So he wants them all. Wants them now.
like a Pokemon collector.
That's right. Got to catch them all. Return of Adam Strange, Andy Diggle, Pascal Ferry. This is is it 8 or 9? 8. I think it's 8 issues. 8-issue miniseries from back in 2004. Not a bad little series. If you're kind of into that DC space stuff, you might dig this one. It's only $15.
All right. What is the grade on Superboy 134?
Very fine, just like Richie. Got a little bit of wear and tear on the edges, but man, does he look fine otherwise.
All right, Matt, have a good one, buddy. He says, I'm out. I can't risk another hip hop bill.
Oh, a big hip hop hit, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. That was definitely one punch in the face that week. All right, Spider-Gwen issue 24. This is the first Gwen Stacy as Gwenom. Spider-Gwen and Venom get together and you make a Gwenom. $60 if you want to pick it up. Eminem did a song about it, right?
That's
Gwenom.
Didn't do
I hear it as Gwenom. Sorry, it's there now forever. Gwenom, Gwenom, Gwenom. Hands down, probably the worst Eminem song I've ever heard.
I would agree with that.
And I like Eminem a lot. But I don't like that song very much at all. All right. Avengers. This is freaking fire.
It is.
This cover is fire. This is issue 23. You get some Kang. This is the first appearance of Ravonna Renslayer, who I think is a time traveler, or if I remember correctly, that is like the love interest of Kang's. I might be screwing that up. I think that's what it was. Very good fine condition. This book is awesome. I love this cover. $145.
Mr. Zeef will take Superboy.
Okay. I will write this down and then I will grab that. Does that mean we've been Zeefed?
That's correct. Hans wanted to know if we still had that Spider-Gwen Hastings variant.
Yes.
Said I'd grab that.
I do.
All right, Hans, we got you on that.
Here you go.
Got it.
How about a Venom Campbell issue 3? This was originally, I think, a 1 in 100 variant. But this is the Mexico variant. This is the one from Mexico.
Ah.
So you can see it's got the little
Yep.
Mexico there. Not nearly as expensive as the original.
Right.
This one is in fine condition, and if you would like to pick it up, it is $20. A lot cheaper than the regular 1 in 100.
Randy's gonna pick up Gwen for 60.
Word. When is he going to do that? I know you hate me.
I want you to burn.
As of right now, you're like, I hope your life is forfeit
I
soon.
want you to burn.
Cave Carson has an interstellar eye.
Yes, he does.
Who did this?
Wasn't this Leto?
No, this is Rivera.
Oh, it's
Oming.
Rivera.
It's the second volume
Yeah.
where they kind of take off from it. Really out there DC
Just
sci-fi
absolutely
concepts.
bonkers. This is like a Grant Morrison love fest.
Completely. Normally this trade would be $17. I'm going to go $6.
All right. right.
It is. I did get it out of a collection, so it is a little bit of wear and tear, not too bad. But I think $6 gets it.
I agree. Zeef is not sure he likes being a verb.
Zeefed.
Zeefed again.
I've been zeefed. Why not? What's wrong with that?
Kyle, you didn't get distracted. You're right on time, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Happy New Comic Book Day to you.
Who likes giant faces on their comics?
I mean, these are awesome. Awesome
This is a
covers,
really
though.
good cover. Really, really good cover, actually. Robin #1. This is the 1 in 25 sketch, I guess, variant.
It's $50 going to Nom.
What?
What?
Oh,
How much is it?
it's $20.
Oh,
If Nom's grabbing it, then yes, that's what I was gonna say. It's actually on the sticker. It's $20. See,
right. It means 50.
I'm not trying to scam you. Well, apparently Richie is looking for a huge tip on dealing with you, Nom. Kind of a jerk. I told you he was a
What?
jerk.
I'm not a jerk.
You actually are. But that's okay. We love you anyway. All right, Venom #3. This is signed by Donny Cates. It is a 9.8. This is the first full appearance of Null.
Yes.
But you can see Donny Cates' signature down at the bottom.
Ooh.
You can see the yellow signature CGC bar at the top. And it is $3.80 for this book. That's a lot of pennies.
That's a lot of
You
pennies.
should start digging in your couch now.
Kyle's going to pick up ASM for 40.
$180. I gotta figure out where I put that. Oh, the Campbell?
Yeah.
Campbell? The Campbell?
Kyle's got a hunger for some soup.
Doesn't want the dark one? He doesn't want Black Spider-Man?
He's starting with this one.
I'm questioning your your fandom. All right, so there is an underground adult comic character called Cherry Pop-Tart.
Yes, there is.
This is the first appearance of Cherry Pop-Tart.
All B.
Believe it or not. So, funny book #1, fine condition, first Cherry Pop-Tart, $60.
Cherry Pop Tart, I believe, makes an appearance in the newer comic. Oh gosh, I'm gonna forget the name now.
This is an adult book, comic book, by the
Yes.
way. So,
Yes, Money Shot. Thanks, Nom.
yeah, don't buy this for your kids.
Yeah, she pops up in Money Shot.
So, yeah, like I said, first appearance of Cherry Pop-Tart, fine condition. We actually got this out of R.C. Harvey's collection. I just waited a long time to put it up.
I don't know if he doesn't remember anything, but I do believe he was in a car accident.
What's that?
Donny Cates.
That's a bummer.
Yes. Kyle says he would get the black one, but he ain't got the cheddar.
Better make some friends.
We're gonna start GoFundMe.
So here's
I get it.
some early work by a creator you know.
Early work.
Sky Between Branches,
Mm-hmm.
issue 0.
Mm-hmm.
This comic is only $3.
Okay.
It's also early Josh Middleton.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have guessed Middleton a million years.
I know. That's why I was waiting
Jay
for
Lee
you
was
to
was a
do
closer
one.
one on mine too.
So only $3 for
Chris
it.
said Jay Lee, and I was like, yeah, that sounds right. Nope.
This is
No way
actually
I would've
the.
guessed Middleton.
So I bought this when it first came out, and this is my first time I ever knew anything about Josh Middleton, or Joshua, if he wants to be called Joshua.
Nom's gonna pick up Funny Book.
Yeah, he is. I mean, I didn't mean to say it like that. All right. Can't believe you people don't like Daredevil. You're all dead to me.
Maybe they already have
Nope.
it.
All dead to me.
I have 2 copies of
All dead to me.
it. And maybe they just refused to buy it because Elektra's name's spelled wrong.
All dead to me. It's over. Bastards. All right. Justice League Origin from New 52 time. If you want this hardcover. Promise it's a hardcover. Jeff Johns, Jim Lee, Scott Williams. It was $25 normally. I'm going to go $8.
All right.
The New 52 stuff was just fun.
It is. I would argue New 52 really helped out this store.
It immensely.
I know a lot of customers that started with New 52.
Yeah, because they felt like it was a jumping on point, and they're like, oh, I could actually start reading these books that have been around for, 60, 80 years. So, this is a very nice copy of Captain America number 101.
Yeah.
It's actually really nice. It's very fine
Yeah,
condition.
Extremely nice, yeah.
It's crispy, baby. It's crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta say it like you're some kind of weird salesman or something.
Sure.
We got it priced at $64. I'm gonna go straight $60 on it.
All right.
Yeah. Work with me here, you. Instead of dumping it on the floor, let's very carefully stick this where it goes. I don't want to be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you get if you mix Sherlock Holmes and Sigmund Freud? You get the 7% solution.
What?
This is
What?
seriously a trade paperback of the 7% solution.
That's hilarious.
They team up together to do their thing.
All right. That is an odd comic book.
It is an odd comic book. If you would like to pick it up, normally a $20 trade. I'm curious. If somebody wants to really check this out, and the art is actually really good.
Yeah, the art's very good.
Let's go $6. Somebody should pick it up for $6.
All right. That is correct, Colt, what Mark said. All the things I agree with.
What? Did I do it? What happened?
You didn't do anything.
All right. Do you want to know the untold tales of Spider-Man?
Yes.
Because then they would be told, and then it would no longer be untold. If you would like to, this is the first trade collection of Untold Tales by Busick. It's $17 normally. Back in the day, it's got wear and tear. Somebody loved this book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go $5.
All right. Sean would like Cape Carson for 6, 7%
Solution
Solution 6,
Okay.
and Justice League for 8.
for 6.
No.
Oh no, it's 8.
And then Colt was wondering if we'd be kind enough to put the graded comic back on the main screen just one more time.
The Venom.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we can do that for you. There you go.
Oh no! This one decided to take a nap, so we'll fix that. All right. It's got glare because I have it in this plastic casing.
Mm-hmm.
But it is, like I said, it is signed by Donny Cates down the bottom here.
There you
It
go.
is CG Seed. There you go.
Very cool.
All right. This book is awesome.
All right. I love it.
I absolutely love this
It
book.
has the same vibes as the newest Last Ronin.
Oh, for
the
sure.
Variant
Yeah, for sure.
with the cover. It's amazing.
So Lone Wolf and Cub, number 2 from First Publishing. Frank Miller was doing the introductions for, I think, almost all these books at that time.
Yes.
He did a chunk. I think he did like the first 25
He
or something.
adores Lone Wolf and Cub.
That's because it's freaking amazing.
Yes.
If you've never read Lone Wolf and Cub and you can find it, hunt it down, read it.
Do
It's
it.
amazing. Or I guess you can watch Shogun Assassin.
You could do that.
But you should
read
really
it
read
too.
this
Yeah.
as well. So, very fine condition on this book. It's only $6.
Lone Wolf cover looks exactly like me with a katana.
This is very true.
Yep.
I never put 2 and 2 together, but Richie, you're right.
No, that's someone else said that, not me.
What?
I'm just reading that.
Well, they're not wrong. It looks like you.
No, that's not what they said.
But it does look
It
like
looks
you.
like Colt.
Want to get married, Richie?
No,
Let's get married.
absolutely not.
What? Why don't you want to get married?
Maybe if you swing around like that, I would.
I will swing you around, baby, like
All right.
this.
All right, all right.
Spider-Man number 14 got some Miles Morales action going on in this book.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to pick it up, it's only $15, and you can have a swinging good time reading it.
you go.
That's right, I said it.
And as he places that,
This is the last one.
that's correct. It is
Let's do a really cool last one. What do you say?
Sure.
Actually, I love this cover, and you're gonna kind of get blown away by it. That cover's fire.
That is a great cover. What do you want?
I hope Jay's not here.
He's lived his whole freaking life off of this cover, so might as well embrace it.
I hope Jay's not here, but this
Yeah.
cover is fire.
It is. It's absolute fire.
So this is Amazing Spider-Man. J. Scott Campbell. I think this was the store exclusive. Signed by
is.
Campbell. You got some sketches down there. Comes with a certificate.
I'm not
Number
so
14.
foolhardy. If Jay was here, I would deny it. But yes, this is
This cover's fire.
absolutely a
We're
ridiculous.
gonna end on this cover.
Yes.
It's $100 if you want to pick it up.
Great cover. Snap it up. All right.
And now you can do your whole diatribe of as he places that.
As he
It
places
is
that.
time.
It is time. Ladies and gents, thank you very much for hanging out with us. We always appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are having a great new comic book day. Every Wednesday is a perfect opportunity to celebrate all that is pop culture and nerdom. So, until next time, we'll see you then.
Miss you. Wi-Fi high five.